How's everybody doing out there tonight, I guess, on this lovely Friday evening? I think it rained for 2 days straight now, so the GTX is sleeping, which needs some work, and the Subaru needs some work. The Firebird, the only thing I have done so far in that car is I disconnected the reverse light switch connector. Anyway, so my friend tells me his fiance has this 280ZX car here that he had towed up. Asked me if I would get it running for him so he could at least move it around. I remember back in the day, I used to cringe when these cars came in. Really wasn't much information on them, had no diagnostics information. But luckily this was fuel injected. So this car has been sitting since 2000. She got married, I guess, and had some kids, so she needed a car with a back seat. So this car went into hibernation, and that's where it's at. So he gets it towed up. So I check it out to see what I can do about getting it running for him. Go to get it off the trailer. I checked the brake pedal. Of course, it has 0 brake pedal. I never even looked in the master yet. It's full. So I imagine all the seals are toasty. And the clutch master, it also went to the floor, because then I figured, well, I'll use the clutch for a brake, getting it off the trailer. And the clutch pedal went to the floor, which is a shame. So now not only does it not run, it doesn't start, and if it did run, it wouldn't go. So the list just keeps adding up. You can see I got all the wires off. The car was in the way the other day because I put the camper over there where the Subaru was. And this was in the way, so I figured, well, I'll look at it, see about getting it running. Disconnected the fuel line, put the battery in it, turn the key on, shows no fuel. And I figured, well, I'll try to turn the motor, and here a freaking motor is locked up too. So I pulled the plugs out, and every day for the last few days I came home, put penetrating fluid down the cylinders, put the plugs back in. So tomorrow I'll try to turn the motor over again, but it's a shame on this car. I mean, it's totally loaded, has 60,000 miles on it, T-tops, air conditioning, power windows, cruise control, 5-speed. It deserves a total restoration, and I don't know what they're going to do, because my gosh, they would have a lot to pay somebody to redo this. The owner nor her husband or mechanics. Looks like it even has some type of cool sound system in it. It has cassette. Let's see, so AM FM with a cassette and one of them quadra sounds or quadraphonics or whatever they called back then, which were pretty cool. Or it's just simply a fader. You look at the glove box. Oh, the owner's manual's still in there. Check that out. That's pretty cool. But yeah, 63,861 miles. The clutch pedal's still to the floor. There's no resistance. So hydraulically, I'm sure the clutch master's out. Oh, notice there's no. Oh, yes, there is a little tear in the seat there. Yep, no tears on the driver's side, but the car has like very little rust on it. It's like this all obviously needs redone amongst everything else. There's no bubbling. The only thing I seen down low, I can't see it at night, but there's a little bit of crap there. But I mean, the wheels aren't all oxidized. So I don't know what they're going to do with the car if it needs a motor. I don't even know what these cars are worth. They were always neat little cars. I heard of people doing LS swaps in this. Now that would be a wicked little ride. And if I would end up buying this car off of him, if he decides not to fix it and I want another project for like way down the road, which I don't know about that. That's what I would do. This car would, like I said, it deserves a restoration because it's so clean. Unfortunately, the paint's hammered. Some things are functional. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, that's cool. Got little air scoops. And I don't know if you noticed, which I remember from back in the day, tells you how old I am, that they had these blowers on here for hot soak problems, which is pretty unusual because you didn't have a vapor lock problem on fuel injected cars, because the vapor lock was created from heating the fuel to where it like boiled, misted, turned into your gas, because you were running such a low pressure, you know, like 4.5 pounds the old carburetors took, where these fuel injected cars, especially a port fuel injection, this usually runs between 48 to 60 pounds of pressure, so it's not going to vapor lock because of all the, and it's not going to boil because anything, you know what I mean, you increase the pressure, you lower your boiling point. And but anyways, maybe you got that blower on there just for that problem. But just a neat little car. Just thought I'd share it with you. What I really wanted to do tonight, start on this Firebird. I really got to get this car fixed. But even before that, this Scooby-Doo here, I bought this car. This was like turbocharged all-wheel drive Subaru Legacy wagon for $200. It went into some shop. They put a turbo on it, and the car still smoked out the pipe. So the guy didn't want to put any more money into it, so the owner bought it, pulled the motor out, sent the motor out, had it rebuilt, was putting the motor back in, and then the guy quit, so they just pushed it outside and never looked back on it again. So that's why I bought it. This can be my winter ride. But that's a neat little car. I wish it was a 5-speed. Unfortunately, it's another automatic. But it's got heated seats and stuff in it, so that'd be nice for the winter. Sunroof. Wow, look at this car. I never noticed. Oh my gosh, this car's been sitting for a while too. Oh my gosh. Freaking moron I am. It's only been like a year, duh. Fucking moron. Anyways, I think it's time to go to bed. Just a neat little car. But anyways, hope you liked the Z car. I'll talk to y'all later.